Hello, I'm Anala D, and I'm a member of the National Incarcerated Association, known as the NIA. I want to share a piece with you today that I wrote when I was a captive in the Georgia penal system. I was watching television one day and I saw that there were so many people in government, in the federal government and state government, who had committed crimes and were still walking out the door. And I looked around me and I saw all the people in the prison being held captive for nonviolent offenses for 15, 20 years. And I just had to put pen to paper. I had to write this. So this piece was written in 2019 when I was still being held captive in a prison system. And it is called Real Justice. When real justice rules in America, no longer will first-time offenders be given 50 to serve 20 for a non-violent offense at any age, but especially those whom we address as grandma and grandpa. When real justice rules in America, no longer will just judges and district attorneys seek to convict persons just to put a check mark in the winning column. And no longer will attorneys be for sale to the highest bidder. When real justice rules in this land called the United States, the land known for freedom and liberty for all people, no longer will there be overcrowded jails and prisons to the point where people are sleeping on mats on the floor. And no longer will a young woman's flower fade into old age, leaving her no opportunity to bring life into this world. And no longer will the incarcerated choose suicide as a path to freedom. When a country uses unjust laws and prisons as a system to control their citizens, that country soon deteriorates from within. Take a good look at our democracy. Can you deny the footprint of injustice that has led this country to the point in time in which we see right now? Those incarcerated are not blind and hear very well. If any financially disadvantaged person had been accused of a fraction of those which our current president, and remember that was in 2019, had been accused of, considered that life without parole. There are many judicial laws passed in this country. So many laws that even the best attorneys have a difficult time keeping up with all those laws. The problem is only the wealthy can afford to pay for counsel to go through those laws and find a way, find a path to their freedom. And in most cases, these laws only serve to set the wealthy free. The financially disadvantaged do not have this privilege. I ask you, is this real justice? I do not believe that the founders of this country intended that our justice system become a mockery as it stands right now. Justice reform is in a state of emergency. And at the time when I wrote this, I was talking to that president, the president of 2019, that president of 2020, and this is what I said. I said, tell the current president, if he must call for a state of emergency, I said, it is not about putting up a wall. The state of emergency is about justice reform. Justice reform. The state of an emergency is and should be in regard to the millions of people, men and women and children, behind the prison wall right here in America. This is the real state of emergency, and it remains today in 2021 as the real state of emergency. Show me real justice. Thank you.